Alright everybody, so this is the beginning of the office. It's in my attic. I set this up about 2 years ago, right before Thanksgiving. This is the second Thanksgiving I've been up here with the office. Thanksgiving just passed. As you come up the steps, you got a couple artwork. I got the over here we got a phoenix. Like I like the phoenix and what it stands for. It's a mythical, legendary creature. Like it's a fire bird that burns the ashes and then emerges again from the ashes, symbolizing rebirth and stuff like that. Like I said a couple times earlier in the video, I had, excuse me, I had a troubled past. I was a kid with a lot of problems and went through a lot, did a lot of dumb stuff that I shouldn't. So, and even gotten into situations where some people believe there's no coming back from. So, even after those situations, I've been able to maintain my life, stabilize my life, and keep it moving forward. Still keep, like I said, I went back to school. I did the school thing. I got the bachelor's degree, master's degree. Now I'm working on the tattoo shop and doing some other things and trying to work on other projects as well. So, that's a big thing for me. At one point, I wanted to go get that tatted on me. I didn't end up getting it, but that's one of the tattoos I do want to get. Right here, we got the Incredible Hulk. It's Bruce Banner transforming into the Incredible Hulk. I always tell people, like, I'm the nicest person in the world. Like, I'll give you a shirt off my back. I'll do anything for you. But like I'm saying, don't take my kindness for weakness, because like when I get upset, it's like dealing with a whole different person. And I know there's another story with somebody I used to be in a relationship with, and they used to say it's like two different people. It's not. It's just, when I get mad, it's like the polar opposite. So I even got Jekyll and Hyde tattooed on my hands, because it's like, like I said, the nicest person in the world, but I can get real niggerish with it. Like, I also say I ain't no thug, but I can get real niggerish. Like, you know what I mean? I got a past. I like to leave the past behind me, but, sometimes when, and it's very seldom you'll see that side, because, everything's happy and good. We're living a good life now. Right here, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. I could get it from a different angle. I formed a nonprofit. I don't know if I spoke about it earlier. This is basically the logo. I drew the logo. It's called, like I said, down in the man cave, everything is DaBear, DaBear, DaBear. So this for the nonprofit was the Big Bear Hug. And it was kind of like, like I said, I'm the nicest person in the world. I give you the shirt off my back. I try to do a lot to help people that I have. Like, it's not out of narcissism or nothing like that. It's just, like I'm grateful for the things that I have, and I'm fortunate. So, I try to help as much as I can. Like, I'm not Superman, but I try to do as much as I can. Then we got some quotes from some great Black Panthers. I like these because, it's empowering, it's motivational. I ain't gonna read them, but, you can see for yourself what they say. And there's another one. As you come up the steps, you also got the map of Africa. That's my parents. They had that for years. I threw that up there because I liked it, and I had some like African Egyptian art that I wanted to put up there, so I felt it tied in real good because it was just sitting around. We got the Nefertiti. You can remember that from the Procreate. I forget who that is. Isis, I believe. That's Isis. Then we got, I forget what that is, but I like it. And then I think this is another one of Isis. And I like that. And then down here we got the Moorish chief. Like, I grew up with this in the house. My parents are big art people. Like, I don't think they realize their love of art, but it's a lot of African American, African rich, like paintings and pictures and stuff throughout the house. So, like, I used to joke, like, the house is like a museum. We had rooms you couldn't go in. We ain't had no velvet rope or nothing, but you couldn't go in the living room, dining room. You could go in the kitchen. Most of the time we stayed in a room. I called it the Hotel McGilberry. Like, it's just a thing. And then right here we got the pyramids, the sunrise, sunset over the pyramids. I like that. I like the effect, and I like the picture. I wanted to get it blown up, but it is what it is. When I'm panning out, this is my daughter's. For one of her birthdays, I would say her 4th birthday, I got her a fish tank. It was at her mom's house for a while. It was here, I guess, for 2 years, and then it went to her mom's house, and she gave it back. Because I guess right here, we got some other projects we working on. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark. I had this for a while because I was about to start. This is, I want to work on a DaBear landscaping. I was a landscaper for a period in time. I was living in Florida, and that's big business down there, and I really enjoyed doing it. It was something I really enjoyed doing. I wasn't really in the work at the time, but I was young, dumb, but these are the door hangers, you know, throw them on people's doors. You can't. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to kind of put pamphlets and flyers in the door slots or the mail slot. So the door hanger, you throw that on there, keep it moving. That's not something I've established. Like I said, I was starting to establish it, but then I ended up working somewhere else down in the Delaware area. So that got put on hold while I was going through school and doing all this stuff, but that's the project. We got some tools over here. I took a carpentry class. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry skill. I'm not a master carpenter. Like, it's still stuff I could learn and want to learn, but you know, that wasn't an interest of mine growing up. But now, like, just projects and stuff like that I want to do for myself and for like my nephew and maybe my niece or something like that, my daughter, you know, and maybe do something more. Like, even with the tattoo shop, I want to offer like a class. Like, I was telling you that with the wood burning, I had put together the jewelry box and the music box with the music box component. So if I could get something like that, like I said, I have a lot of grandiose ideas. So depending on the size of the shop and what we're looking at, and like, you know, it might be something that's later off down and set up the shop, have some success at the shop, and maybe move to a bigger space. So that's that. We got the circular saw in that bag. We got the what is that? The jigsaw. We got a sawzall down there. Got some movies. They my dad's. They not even mine. But I also, when I set up the office, I put the workout bench up here. That way, like, I started working out a couple weeks ago, but you know, I had to take a pause for that. I was on the treadmill. The treadmill's over here. It's a nice treadmill. Like, I had it for a while, but I've used it a couple times over the years, but not like I want to now because I got more time. I graduated. I'm in between jobs right now, but you know, everything's going the way it is. This is a sit-up bench right there. That was one of the last places I worked. Might have to blur that out. I don't know. Like I said, I call it the house that Widener built because, like I'm saying, everything's from this point in life and nothing's from the past. Like, so I got the workout bench. The workout bench is old, but most of the stuff has been accumulated over the journey now. Right here, we got the last painting I was working on. Like, as a young boy, I did a silhouette picture, and I like the way it turned out. I like the concept. I was just sitting there thinking, and I said I'm gonna try to do the silhouette picture, but a different, because the other one is like a guy and a girl sitting under the moon with their arms around each other. And that's in the basement with the rest of the paintings. I should have showed you that, but that's what that is. Right here we got Mitch. Mitch is my homie. I like Mitch. I call him Mitch because when I first got him, it was funny to me. I got Mitch, and then I got ball python I called Tahaya. At first, I called them both Mitch. You know, road trip, it's feeding time. It's feeding time, Mitch. It's feeding time. Why aren't you eating? Because the ball python wasn't eating for like 2 months. But, you know, I really fucks with Mitch. He cool. I just started picking him up. I should have been picking him up a long time ago, but I just started picking him up. Up here, you know, my middle name's Khalil. So right here, I got to make sure we don't get the glare in there. We got the House of L, because, you know, Khalil is on the bottom. That's Superman's name. And I just was feeling that. Like I said, it ain't a narcissistic thing. It ain't a I'm Superman or nothing like that, even though I be trying to do everything. And then we got Michael B. Jordan as Superman. We got another black Superman character. I just like the way it fits. I like Superman in general, but still. Up top, we got the Fortress of Solitude. It says that on there. I don't know if it can come out. But I like that. I spend a lot of time just working and coming home. So, you know, my home is my Fortress of Solitude. I come home, decompress from the day and just, you know, chill, relax. Lay on my couch, watch some tube, contemplate playing a video game, but I don't got the attention span for the video game. So I got a lot of them. I got ones I like to play, but it's not in the attention span. And then this is one Halloween. My daughter was dressed up as Supergirl, so I threw that up there just to complete the set. I got a couple other photos, things I want to throw up there. The Superman Bizarro World is down. I haven't gotten them up yet. I got 2 pictures. With it the way it is now, I don't know where I would want to put them. Maybe like parallel to the Fortress of Solitude, John. But I like the Bizarro World because it's like from my past to now is completely different. And then there's other meanings I ain't even going to go into, but that's why I like the Bizarro World Superman, John. Over here, like I said, I got the picture of Huey P. Newton. I really like Huey P. and the Black Panthers, not just because of being black pride, but, you know, if you really learn the history behind the Black Panthers, they started out as a community-oriented, and I still think that was the values that they upheld, and really they were against police brutality, and I think that's important today. And like I said, I got my master's in social work, so I think it all ties in because, like, you know, with the police shootings, even back in '94 with Rodney King and different things over the years, and the George Zimmerman and the Floyd and all that, and the onslaught of police shootings, that's what they started out as, just like security for the neighborhood, trying to keep the neighbor safe from police brutality. But over the way, they started to develop different community-oriented, social justice-oriented programs. Like they had the free food program, they had the free meals before and after school for kids in the Oakland area. That is, again, the schools. They had school programs. That's another school program. And then they had, like I don't know if you can see that. They had like a clothes closet. That's the school joint again. This over here is the clothes closet. I'm sorry. That's the clothes closet. I threw this one in the middle up because a lot of people think like the Black Panthers were anti every other race. They were, and I know the slogan is power to the people, but the original slogan was all power to all people. Any group that was oppressed, they wanted to represent. So I really like that, especially as I changed my life. Now over here, we got I know a lot of people seen the movie Freedom Riders with the lady Hillary Swank, but you know, I think this is a big part of history, along with, like, you know, growing up, and even in kindergarten, first grade, I would see the footage of, I think in Memphis or somewhere like that, where the dogs were biting the kids, the black kids, and the cops were sitting there sicking the dogs on them and hitting them with the water hoses, and they were flying back 25 feet. So, like, you know, and even in this picture, like, you see black and white fighting for equality. And, like, you know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, that's what went down. They bombed the bus. Some people got hurt. You see the bull. This is a close-up of the bull, but, like, I've had conversations where it's like, you know, if there ever was a race war, even in this time right now, just like the 60s or whatever, Civil War, even though Civil War was pretty much different, but over time, it's like, white people are going to be fighting white people. I don't know how to say that in a nicer way, but, you know, because, you know, people think it's a race war, white versus black, but it's really just basically social justice. It's equality. It's about, you know, what's right for people and as a whole. But I ain't going to get on to the high horse stuff any longer. Up here, I like this picture. This is a picture I found on Facebook. This gentleman, I don't remember his name. I don't own the rights to that, whatever. But it says that he was arrested 19 times, convicted 7. He served 25 years at the age of 13. I don't know if you can see that. After release, he went on to get 4 college degrees and 7 certifications, 16 years of freedom, and he campaigns for fair sentencing of youth. So I think that's inspiring, especially for anybody who has a past, because most people with a past, like I said, that's like kind of what the Phoenix over there kind of represents. So I like those things, like, you know. Right here, I just like this art. I just like this. I don't even know what it's called. I just liked it. I liked it. Right here, we got another picture of Huey P. Like, this is after all the stuff, while he in the midst of all the stuff. Next to it, we got Malcolm's mugshot and Maya Angelou. And the caption reads, like, you know, if Malcolm and Maya would have died at a certain age, like the age Tupac was when he died, she would have been a prostitute. I found that on Facebook again. And he would have been a pimp, con, drug dealer, drug user. He was on heroin, opiates, all types of stuff. Then we got the By Any Means Necessary. And I like the combination of those and that, and even the pictures up here. If you can see, as Rosa Parks, as Malcolm X and Martin Luther, and they got their mugshots, because, you know, it's a symbol of change. Like, I had an office. I was a substance abuse counselor, and I called it my wall of change. So I had all that stuff, because we all know the great leader that Malcolm became, the leader that Huey P. Newton became. But unless you've seen movies or documentaries, read the book, and especially since the movie was so long ago, since that's probably where a lot of people got their information from. I'm a big historian, so I like to watch documentaries. I read every once in a while. I ain't the best reader, but that ain't my thing. But I do like to learn. So, like, reading something that's interesting is exciting to me at times. So like I said, that goes with that. And then up here, I like this picture, because from what he was to what he became, it basically illustrates, like, education is the pathway to the future. And then it says some more stuff. I got some more pictures, like, of black leaders that I like and I want to put together. But again, I'm running out of real estate. But this, like, this right here, these are the bookshelves. And I really like the bookshelves, because, like, this is the hard work I put into getting to this point. I got books that I wasn't assigned in school. Like I said, I'm not a big reader, so for me to read stuff is, like, you know what I mean? Others were curriculum based and through undergrad, masters, and then even I got some books up there I haven't read yet, and they are about the field and stuff like that. So that's really something I really like and really began to enjoy. I got some files up here. Some files, just some stuff, some more files over there. I got a filing cabinet. That's where I usually keep all my paperwork for the nonprofit organization, paperwork for the DaBear canvas. That's the tattoo shop. I got a logo for that. I got a couple different logos. You're going to see one when I get to the other portion of this, when I start to talk about the different things I want to do in the shop. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the office first. Now, this is like the wall where I got, like, I started my career as a peer. I got that while in a certain situation. I got that. I started even though I was in the middle of the bachelor's program, and I finished the bachelor's program, I got my foot in the door during the peer work, and then I busted open, and over time I became a substance abuse counselor. Again, if you would have told me 30 years ago that I was going to be a substance abuse counselor, I would have been like, I would have looked at you and thought you was crazy. This is my bachelor's degree. That's a copy. The real one's right there on the desk in the little folder. That's a picture of my family. My grandma, she passed away back in the 90s. This is my father's family. A couple of papers. That's a printout of, right there is a printout of a rose I drew by hand. But then I colored it with the Procreate. And then you got, like I said, you got the Eagles championship. That's where one of them is lighter, and the Phillies lighter, just the regular one. And then this is the master's degree. I just got it. Came in the mail. It's up there. This is an award I got about 3 years ago, maybe more. It's like 3 years ago, I guess, and that was for my work with the nonprofit. Below it, I don't know if you can see it too well because there's the light glare. That's an article about one of the programs that I was running through the nonprofit. That's just some high school stuff. I'm not even going to get into that. But over here, we got the TV. You see DJ Khaled up there with the LED lights shining. And I like the LED lights because even though it's not that bright, like when it's dark or whatever, when I turn off the lights at times, like you can really see these plaques on the, or pictures, whatever you want to call them, on the wall. And I like the concepts and the thoughts behind them. I really like this one. It says, success is not final, failure is not fatal. The courage to continue that counts is what matters. I really like that saying because, like I said, I want to do a lot of things, and sometimes people tell me I want to do too much, I'm Mr. Do Too Much. And like, I really have that sense of anxiety and urgency at times. So, you know, it's like, you know, I just want to, I don't think I'm greedy. It's just a lot of things I want to get done, a lot of things I want to accomplish, and I'm trying to do different things, you know. And like it says, success is not final, failure is not fatal. So I got where I am at because I'm not afraid to fall out the sky, like the man Jay-Z said. I like that one too. Victory belongs to the most persevering, you know. Back to that Rocky quote. That's how winning's done. Up here, you can't really see it. I gotta get some LED lights like that. It's the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Again, as an artist, as somebody who appreciates tattoos, I wanted to throw that up there. I don't really like that picture. I haven't found the picture I like. I might have to like put something together on my own to draw it. I've talked about commissioning artists to draw it, see who makes the best one. But I like the concept, not as like a sacrilegious thing or end of days thing. I just like the concept of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Then we got the state quarters. I don't know, I'm a coin collector somewhat. I ain't no big coin collector, but if I find one, I'll throw it in my pocket, put it in where I got the rest of my stuff. I got all 50 states, territories, whatever they came out with. I don't got some of the new ones, but that was the first collection. Over here, we got some Greek and Roman mythology guides. I like the Greek and Roman mythology, and I organized it the way I did. I'll pan out like that. I don't want to get all that stuff in there, but I liked it because, like, you know, I organized it because, you know, you got Zeus at the top. He's on the top of Olympus. You got Poseidon. He don't really beef with Poseidon. And Neptune, Poseidon, Zeus don't really beef with Poseidon. He that's the bro. That's little brother. And then you got Hades. Hades always coming at him. You know, Hades will team up with anybody else. He'll team up with Ares, which is down there. He'll team up with Athena. Ares and Athena will team up, and they come at Zeus because he the man right there. Hades always on his scheming, plotting, whatever. So, and then you got Atlas, because, you know, when you're doing a lot of things, sometimes you feel like the earth's on your shoulder, especially when you're doing that, going at it alone. So now he was a Titan. He rolled with Zeus's pop, Cronus, but, you know, I fucked with Apollo. I threw him up there. I also like the picture, the story of Prometheus. It's in the Philadelphia Art Museum. I've seen it a couple times before going to the art museum, and I really like it, but I don't have that yet. I gotta get that picture. And there's a couple other pictures, but like I'm saying, I'm running out of real estate. But for right now, that is what it is. We got the... I'm gonna sit down at the desk and really take you through some of the other things, but I guess besides that, there's Tahiya's tank. This is Tahiya. I don't know if you can see her in there. That's the snake. I only had Tahiya and Mitch for like I would say 4 or 5 months, so she's not that big. She's getting bigger. Mitch is really growing at a rapid rate, but Tahiya's just got a little bit bigger. But she just started eating like a couple months ago, and she sheds so much, like sometimes you gotta stop feeding her. Other things I got on here, I got like the places I work. I got some IDs. That's from the school I went to. Like I said, the house that Widener built. I'm gonna always rep that. The other ID down there, that's the last place I was at. That's where the t-shirt's from. I got a couple. I was there for like a day. And this was an internship. The red and gray one was from an internship. This was some stuff from my organization to pick up donated food, the badge. And then we got the substance abuse counselor badge from a different organization. There's 2 over here. So like, you know, I went through the ranks doing that. There's the cup. There's another cup. You got the water bottle, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I got the shot glass downstairs, a widener. But, you know, I've gotten this far in the journey. Over there, some little knickknacks, I don't know what you want to call them. It's like a 3D picture of me and my daughter. I bought that off Facebook. I like it a lot. So that's something that's over there. But as for right now, and then there's a picture of me or my daughter on horseback. That was a good day. I enjoyed that day. But right now, I'm gonna sit down and really just go over some of the more plans for the shop and take you through the website I'm building and give you a better idea of what the vision is for the overall shop. We might just do a basic shop when it push comes to shove, but like I said, I'll be having grandiose plans and thoughts, so maybe we're gonna do it like that. But I'll take you into the next segment now.